Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Chicago Bulls. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
You know, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that one. Look at the 76ers starting group. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And instead to run offense through the post.
Yeah, we call that dine and eating. They're going inside to eat and make it happen. They're not going to settle for the drive-through window. They're going to make it happen in the paint with physicality and throwing that ball inside often and consistent.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeMar DeRozan. Ball kicks to Caruso. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. To end the run. Here's Thompson. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. The 3 from MP. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Unloads from 9, and it's good for 2.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
And so, MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. 10-point lead. Harris finds MP. The 3, cans it from downtown.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Thompson. Here's White. Outside, Ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's MP for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. MP's got his second basket of the night. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Right side, Ball. Now the pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Ball, the pass to White. And there's the feed to Thompson.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joel Embiid. Millsap comes in for Harris. George Niang, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D
looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Dosunmu, the 15-footer, good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Philadelphia leading by 17. MP outside. No good with the triple. And Chicago shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. And stolen by Jordan. Millsap dishes to MP. Fires from deep. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
2 minutes remaining.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Another miss by MP. Bulls trail by 15.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Here's Bradley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Connects from three-point range. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3-point.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
That one falls.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And here's MP for 3. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's White missing. Philadelphia leading by 15. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Bradley. Passes it to White. Here's Caruso. No good on the last second attempt there. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. 76ers ahead, up by 15. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got DeRozan. Bradley is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic has checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Reed's checked in. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Hits it from three-point range.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Caruso looking for an opening. Now Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Oh, that's blocked. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. And he gets it back. Shoots the three. Goes up again. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Caruso, covered by MP. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, just a perfect shot fake from Vucevic. You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Green, he's checked in for Bradley. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jordan kicks to MP. From the arc. Another miss by MP.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Takes it inside. Jordan with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 17. MP deciding where to go with it. Milton kicks to MP. Puts up a 3. Second chance shot. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Green, the pass to Dosunmu, and stolen by MP. Pass to Jordan. The 3 from MP. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 27.
And good understanding by MP. Gets to his spot and gives his team some floor spacing.
Here's Caruso. Here's DeRozan. Sweet little floater. DeRozan's got 9 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The 3 from MP. A new 14 for the 76ers.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Green with the ball. From 13. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
MP, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
DeRozan, that's good. Philadelphia leading by 20. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Jordan kicks to MP. This one for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
The three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
DeRozan's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 21. Hilton the pass to MP. The tray. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half,
76er substitution.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Poke loose. Pass break, Philadelphia. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely. Greg, that makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle and finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan still an elite scorer in this league and relentless in attacking the basket.
Popped up there for Embiid. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Caruso, defended by Milton. To the paint, here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 11 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Outside DeRozan. Going inside. Takes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Jordan against DeRozan. That shot missing. Good D by Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Feeds it to DeRozan. And Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Tony Bradley's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the 76ers, Reed comes in for Embiid, and it's George Niang in for Matisse Thybulle.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. Wright has worked hard on his playmaking abilities.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Caruso, defended by Milton. Good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
MP against Vucevic. Pops it up for Jordan. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Caruso, defended by Milton. MP outside. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Caruso. He's got 6. Kicks it to Bradley. To the inside. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on MP.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz is checked in, and the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
MP with it, now guarded by Vucevic. It's picked off.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time. Glass can make up for.
Right side, Green. Down low. Here's Vucevic. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Vucevic has got 13.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Back to Jordan. Count it. Good. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Jordan. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. 15 points in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
With the floater, and Green with the lay-in. Green's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. Philadelphia also making some changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for Reed, and Tobias Harris subbed in for George Niang. Here's MP. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. MP's got 32 points in the game. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Caruso. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Chicago. DeRozan. At the line for 1.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Green is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Joel Embiid. That's his second personal.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, very quiet. Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, if you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And here's MP for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shake Milton. That's his 5th personal foul. At the line for
good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Knocked away, and the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
At the line for the Bulls,
and he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
So the Bulls win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
To your head like girls kissing on your ear like by my lonely.
What's going on, Coach?
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Hey, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything. I'm learning the playbook, city. Just a lot to take in at first.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, I don't want you to get discouraged. but we are not ready to put you in the starting lineup yet.
When you say we, do you mean coach?
I mean we. I mean the whole coaching staff.
And what about Mr. Lesser?
Including Harvey. Look, remember when we talked at the beginning of the season and I laid out what was expected of you?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, do you think you've hit those goals adequately?
But you can't keep track of everything that's in the score box.
Look, I know you're upset, MP, okay? But you got to be honest with yourself. Look, you got work to do. I don't think it's a controversial statement.
Yeah, I know. I'm improving. I can do that. I just
you
need...
got people that believe in you here. So you just got to keep grinding. Okay, keep improving, force the issue, get in that starting lineup. Okay, if you get good enough, they're not going to be able to stick you on the bench anymore.
Yeah, look, I can do that. I want to be here, all right? And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to...
By my lonely.